Hi everybody, this is Juliana and welcome to I Love Vintage Scrap. I just want to share with you a very special project that I've been working on, and this is using one of those cigar boxes from Joann's, and I altered this box to put some of the pieces of jewelry that I've been collecting, and I don't have a place to put them yet. So I just want to share this with you guys and tell you a little bit about what I did. So the paper collection that I used, I'm sure you already know, but it's Graphic 45 Le Romantique collection. And I love this paper. I've had it for a while, and this is the perfect project for that paper. So I was very excited to use it. So what I did is I painted this whole box with this very pretty light pink wall paint. And I used the wall paint for a lot of things in my craft room. So I just had some left over. And then I used some Krakow medium, and then I put some vintage white paint as well. So it gave it a little bit of a Krakow effect. Not very much, and I think it's because I used the wall paint instead of acrylic. But it still looked really nice. And what I did is first I used one of the sheet papers that has a bunch of roses in a collection, and I wrinkled it up. I used a lot of other products and Mod Podge, and I used some of the Tim Holtz distress inks to make it look more vintage. And then over that I put this page here, which is my favorite page in the whole collection, and I distressed the edges with ink, and I also did a wrinkle effect to this page, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit glimmery, so I really like that. So I think it turned out pretty nice and vintage. And for the trim, I used this very pretty trim that I got at my local vintage store, and I added some liquid pearls. And so I put that all over here in the front. And on the sides, I added this very beautiful diamond trim. And I got this at my flea market, and I just absolutely love it. It looks so gorgeous. And I put one on each side, here and here. And on the bottom, I used this very beautiful trim that I got at my local vintage store as well. And it was originally white, but I distressed it using the tea dye, I believe, distress ink from Tim Holtz. So it just matches very well with the paper. I love it. So I put that all over around the box. So now for the front, what I did is I used a lot of little flowers. This is I Am Roses, some other roses from my stash. This is a very nice wedding trim, and this is one of the Martha Stewart butterfly punches. And I also used one of the crafts embellishments, and this is the small birdcage, and I added a little bit of the paper collection in the background. So I really like how that turned out. And then I just added this pretty feather, some Prima bling on the top. And on the right side, we have one of the flowers from Froggy Feathers, and she sells this in a trim. And so I just distressed it a little bit, and I added this very nice vintage piece of jewelry that I got at one of my vintage local stores, and along with these pieces here, and they are gorgeous. I love the light pink color, and some of these pieces are broken, which gives it more of a vintage look. So I really like that. Also used another butterfly there, and these pieces I got it from a floral embellishment that I purchased at Joann's a while back, and I just cut a couple branches from it. So it looks really nice. It looks like pearls. Now here on the back, I just added a leaf. I used some other roses from my stash, and this very pretty vintage piece of jewelry. And these are some orchids from Orchids Crafts, the place where you Wild Orchids, I'm sorry. And I added some diamond, some pearls, And this orchid here was white, and I painted using the Linda Stem Gang products to make it look very nice and brown. And just some more flowers. So I really like how this front page looks. I think it turned out really nice. I think this is one of my best projects so far, and I had so much fun altering this box. For the sides, I used the collection paper along the edges, and then I added some of the brown stuccos, I believe. So I just put it all the way around. So, and then on the inside, you will see some of the pieces of jewelry. And here you go. So I really like this, and I have a couple of these type of things in my room because I like to see the jewelry pieces. Otherwise I forget to use them. So I think this is really nice because I can see them. They all fit in here, and this box makes a really nice jewelry box. So these are some of my vintage pieces of jewelry. And I want to show you the top, so let me move the camera a little bit. Okay, so this is the front. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the inside top. And what I did is I used pieces of the collection paper, and I cut it out. I distressed the edges using my Distress It All machine. And of course I used the Tim Holtz Distress inks along the edges, and I wanted to make some sort of a collage, so that's why I put some of them together like that. And in the background I wrinkled this paper here. This is also from the collection. I added a very pretty pearl trimmed that I also got at one of my used stores, and I added some of the I Am Roses here in the corner. And let me show you here at the bottom. So another Froggy Feathers flower, some I Am Rose flowers. This was a white rose, and I created this look using the Lindy Stem Gang embossing powder in rosette. Really like how it turned out. It's very nice and glimmery in person. And then I add another piece of jewelry in there on the flower. So that's what the inside looks like, and I really love these. So I usually keep this like these open in my craft room with my pieces of jewelry, but I can also close it to and just show it up like this if I don't want to show the pieces of jewelry. But I really like it. I hope you guys liked it too. Let me know what you think of it, and thank you ladies so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.